2019 was an amazing year. Our 94 missionaries were busy training believers and creatively sharing the love of Jesus outside the church in 14 different countries. This isn't counting our hundreds of team members and thousands of volunteers working hard all over the world. We held compact schools in Brazil, Colombia, Poland, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and Kazakhstan, as well as 2 10-week sessions at the Steiger Mission School. For the first time ever, we had students from Albania, Italy, Jordan, Latvia, and Mexico. In all, over 25,000 people attended Steiger training events. This year, we sent out our very first pioneer team. They were on the road for 6 months, developing church partnerships, getting to know the scene, and preaching the gospel in Amsterdam, Holland, Tirana, Albania, and Seoul, Korea. Our team in Lebanon hosted apologetic discussions, engaged in public debates, and preached the gospel online. No Longer Music performed 45 shows in 7 countries for over 35,000 people. Nuteki, our missionary band from Belarus, toured the Baltics, Far East Russia, and Ukraine. Over 300 leaders and pastors attended our very first Steiger conference in Seoul, Korea. Steiger city teams led outreaches in Lebanon, Belarus, Russia, Ukraine, Germany, Poland, New Zealand, the United States, Brazil, Colombia, and more. Thousands heard the gospel. Steiger Belarus had a team of 100 young people preaching the gospel during the 10 days of the European Games in Minsk. The Unrest was invited to play at the Hare Krishna stage at the largest outdoor festival in Europe, Polish Woodstock. Hundreds heard the name of Jesus. Steiger missionary Phil Shorey performed the Curse of the Vampire Orchestra at the Dresden City Festival and at a historic theater in Minneapolis. We released a new book by Luke Greenwood called Global Youth Culture and translated Jesus in the Secular World into Spanish, Russian, and Portuguese. Minneapolis Steiger band Triple Stitch played several big shows in Minneapolis. We launched a brand new YouTube channel called Is There More, which challenges secular assumptions and preaches the gospel. Steiger missionaries spoke in the main services of over 30 churches. We recorded and released 54 Provoke and Inspire podcast episodes and held Provoke and Inspire events in Quito, Ecuador, Honolulu, Hawaii, Richmond, Virginia, Bogota, Colombia, and Tampere, Finland. In the end, more than 133,000 people heard the gospel through Steiger, and nearly 1 million people were reached through mass media. And yet, despite all of this, we know that apart from God, we can do nothing. But this is good news, because that means with Him, this is just the beginning.